We're here at Eurobike 2017, it's the world's biggest bike show, and we're checking out some of the crazy tech from all around these massively busy halls. Come with me and have a little look. Just checking out a new Shimano range of shoes. This is the AM9, which is the flagship downhill shoe as used by Atherton. It's got the nice lace flap on the front here just to keep the crap away, a nice toggle design. It's a super lightweight upper and it doesn't hold on to water. It's got a nice flexible sole for walking off the bike with a decent amount of toe flex, and it's got toe lugs and heel lugs on there. And of course a really good recess that Shimano Shoes are known for. And of course there's also the AM7 and the cheaper model shoes. We're just going to check those out. And this is the AM7, this is a slightly cheaper model, a bit more affordable. It's still got a strap design on there. It's got a nice gaiter to keep out dust and debris, and the same decent sole as you see on the AM9. And now there's really the GR9, which is going to be a really popular model. It's got the Michelin rubber flat sole on there. So again, you've got heel and toe traction on there, but you've got this nice flat pedal specific area and a nice flap design. It doesn't have the strap that you see on the SPD compatible model. That's because you're not going to be pulling up on the pedal as such. So that's the shoe for flat pedal riders. Carbon cranks are especially popular in mountain biking at the moment with the racers out there. And Raceface have got the Next SL, which is one of the lightest units on the market. And they've also got the 6, which is their sort of gravity crank. Problem is it's a little bit heavier for those enduro racers and the hardcore trail riders out there, and they've all been using the Next SLs, which although it's a great crank, it's very strong, and they've actually been smashing the inserts and sort of breaking the cranks. It's not fit for purpose. So what they've done is actually come up with the Next Rally model, which has got a far more industrial sort of build. It's only 5 grams heavier, but far more fit for purpose for that sort of style riding. So also available is a power meter axle, which is retrofittable to the Next R, and also the 6 crank as an aftermarket product. I think you're going to find that this sort of training aid is going to become far more popular in mountain biking over the coming seasons. Hiplock can make some really cool bike locks that are all wearable for use out on your bike, but the Zedlock's one of my favourite little things, and it's essentially like an industrial cable tie. It's lockable and comes with a nice little metal key. You can run this around the bike, lock it, easy to undo, pop that back in there, hey presto. Perfect little thing, just keep one of these in your riding pack, nice and cheap as well. It's not by any means an alternative to lock, but great little product nonetheless. muc-off do a whole range of sort of bike care products, and the latest one is this suspension grease. So it's good to see a company like muc-off making it in a big old tub like this, so this will last you a long time, and it's just the sort of thing you want to smear under your fork seals or use when doing a fork lower leg service. If you don't need that much, they do these handy little sort of snack size options. And something else really cool they're doing is brake oil. So it's DOT fluid, and it's got one of the highest temperature ratings that we've seen of any. So it's 320 degrees boiling point. So that is a super good brake fluid. And just something else nice I spotted, these little mechanics gloves. Just little rubber nitrile gloves, but they're actually cut proof. So pretty cool thing just to keep in your riding pack if you have to repair something out on the trail, or just for the workshop at home. Now this is something quite cool we're checking out. It's a Delito inner tube. It's made from a thermoplastic polymer, and it's made out of a single piece. And as you can see, it's very small. And it's just got one single overlapping joint there, which is thermosonically welded. They're twice as puncture resistant as a normal inner tube, and obviously quite cool in the fact that they take up far less space in your pack. As you can see by looking at the size of one compared to a regular inner tube. And this is the Leatt model. You can take the valve out and carry this as a spare in the smallest possible space. Nice take on an inner tube. Classic piece of design, but something a bit more improved for modern day use. A couple of years ago at Eurobike we saw this really cool integrated dropper seat post design that works straight into the frame. Now BMC have got their own version of that called the Trail Sync. So not only is it incorporated into the seat tube, but actually actuates the climb, trail, descend feature on the rear shock. How cool is that? So it's a new Izumi X Alp shoe, and this is the clipless version. It's got a dual compound rubber sole here by Vibram. And it's got lugs in this that are purposely designed for traction when you're walking off the bike downhill. But again, it's got a really nice sort of skate shoe appearance to it. And even better than this one, in my opinion, is a new flat pedal model. Looks really cool. It's got a nice gum rubber sole on there. Again, it's a dual rubber compound, super tacky here, and there's not much traction on this. So this is something we've seen on the 510 contacts and also the own FR01 shoe. It just means you've got that great adhesion on the pedal, but you can actually move your foot around as well, which is good. And again, you've got the same lugs on the toe and heel for walking off the bike. And just the overall look is great, nice and light, cool shoe, eh? So Leatt is another company that's very safety focused, and they've got their own sort of form of internal anti-rotational injury device, and this is called a 360 turbine technology. It's essentially a soft rubber disc that deforms on the inside, which helps prevent injury when your skull rotates within inside the helmet, but it also has a slight impact resistance to it too. So it's actually a double impact system. Very clever, very neat. You're going to see a lot more of this type of thing appearing in helmets from now on. Evoc makes some of the most interesting riding bags around, and these new ones here are designed for adventure racing and multi-day bike packing sort of jaunts, 30 litre and 26 litre sizes, and they're full of new features exclusive for this sort of riding. So starting with the back of the bag, it sits completely off your back so you don't get a sweaty back. It's got a huge waistband on there, and on the side pockets here you can fit 10 energy bars in each of these. We'll flip the bag over to the bottom here. You've got a rain cover stashed in the bottom. You've got a helmet carrier stashed in here for when you're doing a hiker bike. And then interestingly, they've got a full compartment for your wet clothing at the end of the day. So you can stash your kit straight into the main compartment there. In the front of the bag, you've got your tools set up, you know, a couple of nice Park multi-tools stashed in there. And you've even got a nice little wash pouch. Really well thought out, and as you can see behind me, that is all of the kit that you can fit inside the 26 litre pack, just like this. Really cool bit of kit that. So we're at Continental checking out the entire new King sort of range of tyres, and they've got all new carcasses. So excitingly, we'll talk about the DeBaron first. So you see this one here is a 2.6, it's a plus size tyre. It's got a slightly more streamlined tyre tread on it compared to the smaller sizes like the 2.4. In the regular sizes, the 2.4 is available in 27.5 and in 29 inch. And the brand new casing inflates tubeless a lot better, and it's much tighter fit on the rim. It's also more puncture resistant, and especially in the sidewalls where it could have been prone to slashing before, it's much improved. And they've done this through the whole range of tyres. So they've got the Trail King, that's a new improvement, and it's more consistent sizing across all of them. There's the Mountain King, Cross King, and the Race King as well. Let's go and take a look at the Mountain King though, because that's a brand new tyre for 2018. So the Mountain King tyre design hadn't really changed for several years. It was available in a 2.2 and a 2.4, and whilst it was quite a good tyre, it was quite a round profile previously. So what they've actually done is they've now brought out a 2.3 size. It's actually a slightly bigger carcass, and it's got much more angular shoulders on there and a much more aggressive centre tread pattern. So this tyre really is designed for trail riding, enduro riding. It's going to hook up really well in most conditions. Just like the rest of the Continental range, the casing has been vastly improved from previous tyres. So it's pretty much a 95% sealant when you do this without tyre sealant. So you're only relying on the tyre sealant itself just to seal holes. So it will inflate tubeless first time on pretty much any rim. Massive improvement, and we cannot wait to ride these. So that was part one of our little Eurobike tour, checking out all tech stuff around in the areas here. Hopefully you liked the video. Don't forget to click on the globe to subscribe. There's a brand new video every single day. If you want to see G Atherton's Pro Bike, click down here. If you want to see some videos on how to perform basic fork maintenance, click down here. Of course, if you like the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.